This is Brandon with Fleet Feet, and today we've got another shoe review for you all, and this one is from Mizuno. And now we've seen this model before, but now it's on its second iteration, the Mizuno Neo Zen 2. And the first model really made waves in the running community. It was a different look, it had this interesting flair to it, and it was ultra soft, it was innovative from Mizuno, and it was really nice and bouncy on step and feel. But the Mizuno Neo Zen 2 takes that shoe a little bit further and updates it. And those key updates mainly revolve around the midsole getting a bit of a firmer feel and a new upper. And while this second version retains a lot of that magic and a lot of that energetic feel, it just kind of reins it in a little bit more and addresses some of the issues with the first model, making the shoe a bit more stable and locking in that fit. Let's break this shoe down and see what's so great about it. Please make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us as we continue to put out new videos for all of you. And let's knock some specs out of the way real quick. The weight of the shoe comes in at 7.4 ounces for the women's model and 8.5 ounces for the men's model. Pretty comparable to that of the last version. It's mainly used as a springy daily trainer. It's best intended and used for the roads, and it comes in at $160. Let's just start with the upper of this shoe. The upper is made up of an engineered mesh upper, which is different than that of the knit upper that they used in the previous version. And the upper receives a lot of meaningful updates. And the first one and most notable is the heel lockdown is much improved from that of the previous version. It's a bit more plush, it's more comfortable, and it is improved in lockdown fit. From what myself and the Fleet Feet review team gathered, it has a lot more structure than the previous one, which just really helped with just keeping our heels in place. And not only that, but the upper overall is just a bit less stretchy than the previous version, and it is a bit more dialed in from a lockdown perspective. Something that has changed from the previous version to this one is this mesh upper and the loss of that booty construction in the front of the shoe, and having this more traditional lacing system has just allowed for a lockdown fit that is going to be a bit more cinched in. And some of the updates that they've made to the tongue and to the lacing system has provided a bit more customization and adjustability to find that fit that you might need. So for myself and the rest of the team, we had no issues with fit, and we found that it was true to size. But if you're someone who ran in the first version and you want to run in the second version and you're considering whether the fit of this new upper is going to work best for you, the best thing that you can do is actually walk into your local Fleet Feet store and try this shoe on for yourself. Go through the fit ID and outfitting process and get your feet scanned. Figure out whether this shoe or another shoe from Mizuno is going to fit best for you. Now let's move down to the midsole, and this is really where springy meets that stable feel. And at the heart of the shoe is Mizuno's nitrogen-infused Energy Next midsole foam. And really the way that that's been created was to inject nitrogen into this EVA compound. Mizuno creates these tiny air cells that act like microscopic springs underfoot pretty much. And the result of that is a really smooth and just really nice ride. I found that it was lively not just on easier runs, but on runs where I needed to pick up the pace as well. And the big update here is, even though that the midsole name is the same, the midsole construction and the DNA of it is a little bit different, and it has been tuned to be a bit firmer. And really what that firmness does is just rectify and fix some of the stability issues from the previous model. So if you're someone who really loved the energy and responsive feel of the first version, or you loved how it was just this nice long run cruiser daily trainer feel, and you still want the DNA of a Mizuno Neo Zen, then the second model is going to be great because it really does fix a lot of those stability issues that you may have had in the past. And something that I really do love about the shoe is the versatility that it's gained because of that little bit of firmness in it. It's a shoe that you can use on easy run days, on long run days, you can use it for speed work, really just a do-it-all daily trainer that will really get you through the bulk of your miles. And a lot of our testers said that this shoe worked nicely as a smooth transition through easy paces. It was peppy and responsive during moderate workouts, and for the most part, the underfoot stability compared to version 1 was much improved. And the stack of the shoe comes in at 40.5 millimeters in the heel and 34.5 in the forefoot, giving it a 6 millimeter drop. Now moving on to the outsole, and the outsole, there isn't too much to talk about here, though there is a high abrasion resistant X10 rubber that Mizuno is calling it, and it's got this really nice grip. It has great traction. We had no issues when we were cornering or picking up the pace or slowing down. And overall, we really didn't have any issues with the outsole traction when we were testing it out on the roads or on any sort of pavement. But the real question is, who is the Mizuno Neo Zen 2 really best for? Well, it's really great for runners who love thick, energetic cushioning, want one shoe for easy, moderate, and long runs. They prefer bounce without excessive instability, and they don't need a plated shoe for daily training. So really, just to wrap this up, the Mizuno Neo Zen 2 fixes a lot of the issues and improves on the version of the first model. And they mainly did that by firming up the midsole and readjusting the upper to make it a little bit more accommodating from a fit perspective. And while all of these changes happened, the shoe didn't lose any of its magic or the softness feel that you would want in a daily trainer. And something that's great about this shoe now, because it is a little bit more stable, is that you have more control over the shoe when you're running in it. So if this is a shoe that you want to learn even more about, or you want to try on or test for yourself, again, you can go into your local Fleet Feet store and check it out for yourself. Or if you want to learn even more about it and get an in-depth review and even more details about this shoe, go to our blog at fleetfeet.com and check out the review there.